together when they were both probably preschool age. They'd be back and forth between our two houses, sleeping overnight. And on a hot day like today, I recall a summer day in the past when Reece and Cameron and the other neighbor kids were in their bathing suits out in the front yard having a squirt gun fight in the front yard. Reece has always been a fun-loving, upbeat type of person with a positive attitude. He's polite and well-mannered and just a fun person to be around. He's eager and willing to lend a helping hand. In fact, one morning I went out to my garage and found a flat tire on my car, and he was there and he was just real quick to jump right in and help change the tire. Done in no time. Mike and I have watched Reece mature into a fine young man. He's a perfect example of what an Eagle Scout should be. So Reece, I speak for myself and Mr. Murphy in saying that we feel that you're most deserving to receive the Eagle Scout Award, and we're very proud of you. He calls me Mom, so I can do this too.
Thank you very much. The scouting movement, as we all know, was begun by Lord Baden-Powell, Robert Baden-Powell, and constitutes one of the most wholesome and significant influences in the world today. There have been many famous and influential people who have been Eagle Scouts, such as the former President of the United States, Gerald Ford, presidential candidate H. Ross Perot, Neil Armstrong, the first man to walk on the moon, as well as many of the original astronauts were Eagle Scouts as well. Many leaders in business and industry, such as Steven Spielberg. And I don't know if you know this, but Steven Spielberg is also the author of the cinematography merit handbook for the Boy Scouts, so he does that as well. Walter Cronkite, the journalist and TV commentator, was also an Eagle Scout. And two of Reece's former church leaders were also Eagle Scouts, Bishop and Mary Bishop. I always get tongue-tied when I say Bishop. And longtime Scoutmaster Kevin Melody. And other boys in the Scout troop and then moved along, as well as Reece's older brothers, Chase and Nathan, who both received their Eagle Awards. Reece Hagan, the Eagle candidate whose efforts culminated this evening in this presentation, has labored long into this brotherhood. It's a very exclusive brotherhood. I believe it's, correct me if I'm wrong, Clyde, it's about 2% of all Scouts who ever enter Scouting become Eagle Scouts. 1 to 2%. So it's very exclusive, and it's a very high achievement. He will assume an even greater responsibility to the details of honor and service. When he pledges himself with the sacred honor, he will be sealing his loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout with the words which close the Declaration of Independence. At this time, I'd ask the Eagle Escorts Chase Hayden and Cameron Murphy to present Eagle candidate Reece Hayden to the front of the ring. Eagle candidates may be seated. Eagle escorts may be seated. Eagle candidate Reece Hayden, what promise did you take when you became a tenth Scout? Is there any reason why you should not renew that promise now? I ask you now to give the Scout oath as you rededicate yourself to its principles.
I'll do my best to do my duty. I'll treat the greatest Scout followed nobody at all times to keep myself physically strong and mentally away from war extremes.
Reece Hayden, your conduct along this trail has been excellent. You have rededicated yourself to the principles of Scouting. And one thing is important, your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts. As your brother said during his prayer, you hope to be the example. You will be an example to them, not only to the other Scouts in your troop, but in your community, in your family, and all those who see that you've achieved this honor. Remember that your actions are now a little more conspicuous, and people expect more of you because of this rank that you've earned. To falter your responsibility reflect not only on you, but on your fellow Eagles and other Scouts. The torch you carry is not only yours, but it is also ours. Reece, would you please recite the Scout law?
Scottish, trustworthy, loyal, thoughtful, friendly, courteous, kind, with duty, and cheerful, to brave, and
The awarding of the Eagle rank is an important and serious occasion, a climax and a goal for which a Scout works many years. An occasion for pride and joy, a time for serious contemplation. It is the culmination of efforts of the various leaders of the Scout, as well as his parents. and in most cases, the mother especially. The Eagle Award is the highest and most coveted rank in Scouting, the last major step in the advancement program. Fewer than 2% of all the Scouts in the United States have reached the Eagle rank. At this point, we trust you have achieved our purpose in the building of character, training of leadership, and practice of service. At this time, I would like to introduce Mike Murphy, Troop 165 Advancement Chairman, to read Reece's credentials to receive this report.
I too have lived next door to Reece and watched him grow into a fine young man. I don't know anybody who deserves it any more than he does. The requirements for the Eagle rank are as follows. A minimum of 21 merit badges must be earned to qualify for the Eagle Scout. Of this group, 12 badges are required, including first aid, citizenship in the community, citizenship in the nation, citizenship in the world, communications, environmental science, personal fitness, personal management, camping, and family life. Reece has earned a total of 25 merit badges. In addition to the 12 that are required for the Eagle rank for fishing, geology, motorboating, music, nature, orienteering, rifle shooting, rowing, small boat sailing, water skiing, weather, wilderness survival, and wood carving. And I was with him on most of those. Another important aspect of attaining the Eagle rank is to show leadership. By planning, developing, and carrying out a service project worthy of an Eagle Scout. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in our area works with other area churches in a joint effort to provide emergency food and clothing to needy persons and sponsors. A nonprofit organization called Hobby Area Ministries, more commonly known as HAM. Reece organized a group of people, including other scouts, friends, family, and members, to help with a huge clothing drive which encompassed 2 large neighborhoods. They were able to accumulate 3 pickup truckloads full of large bags of goods, used clothing to donate to HAM. This took 58 man-hours to complete. As his last requirement, Reece appeared before board review to satisfy them that he had done his best to understand and live up to the Scout oath and law, and in all ways qualify for the Eagle Scout rank. Careful examination has been made by the court as to the qualifications of Reece Hayden for the Eagle Scout Award. Proficiency in the various crafts and skills prescribed for Eagle rank has been checked, and the records of his merit badges earned have been approved and certified by the counselors appointed by the court. Reece has demonstrated his capacity and willingness to exert leadership in activities that are conservative and worthwhile in his community. The record has been checked in troop leadership, school affairs, and other fields of work and service. He has demonstrated loyalty, duty to God, and country. We believe him qualified to receive the rank of Eagle Scout. Clyde Stillwell, Scoutmaster, please come forward and make the presentation for Eagle Scout.
Eagle candidate Reece Hayden, you are to be congratulated for reaching the highest peak in the Eagle Trail. Your diligence and hard work have paid off. Will the honor guard now please escort Reece's mother and father to the front so that his Eagle badge and rank may be presented. You have made Troop 165 very proud. May the qualities that inspired you to this achievement continue to lead you on to even greater success in your life. As an Eagle Scout, the eyes of all scouting, yes, the eyes of the world will be upon you. Let me remind you that the tradition of the eagle is high. May you so live to preserve and uphold this tradition. May the spirit of scouting always guide your life. May the eagle badge that you are about to receive be symbolic of this spirit of scouting. Reece Hayden, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present you with the Eagle Award. Sister, I want to get your mother to help. Sister Hayden, pin this badge on your son's chest so that the world may know that he is an Eagle Scout.
Trying to hurt.
Sister takes credit for it.
What's your dad supposed to do? What's your dad supposed to do? Just stand.
It hurts.
If you would have known that.
Okay. Eagle Scout Reece Hayden, this miniature pin is for your mother who has stood nobly by you. No one will ever know the unnumbered acts of self-sacrifice and helpfulness from your mother, which has led us to this night. As a symbol of what your mother has made possible, the court now asks Reece Hayden to pin this miniature pin over his mother's heart in recognition of her love, encouragement, faith, and trust she has in you. As an Eagle Scout, may you never disappoint her.
Oh, man.
Okay, Reece, it is customary that you also give your mother an eagle kiss. Could you maybe do that? Yes, she deserves it. There you go. Brother Hayden, in recognition of fatherly advice and guidance along the trail to Eagle, Brother Hayden, will you place this neckerchief around your son's neck to tell the world that you will continue to support him as he grows into a man?
I knew that was coming. I'm going to here.
Brother Hayden, will you also presenting your son with his Eagle Scout certificate and a personal letter from the Chief Scout Executive, Boy Scouts of America? Would you read it, please? I knew it.
Congratulations on the occasion of your son having achieved the rank of Eagle Scout. This award is something less than 2% of all young men who join the scouting program ever attain. We know that you are indeed proud of his accomplishments. Sam Houston Area Council counts your son among more than 600 young men who will earn the Eagle badge this year. This group of Eagle Scouts represent the largest class of any Scout Council in America. The purpose of this letter is to make you aware of the very unique opportunity we have for recognition of your son's accomplishment. You may be aware that in 1994, the council purchased a tract of land near Navasota, which will become the Bowway Scout Ranch. The Bowway Scout Ranch will fill a vital need of the council's camping program, as our other camps are usually at capacity and often have a waiting list. An exciting part of the Bowway Scout Ranch facilities will include the Scout Plaza, where ceremonies, campfires, large-scale programs will be conducted. The Scout Plaza will be a mosaic of 13,000 bricks in the shape of the Universal Scout emblem. Each brick will be engraved to commemorate the accomplishments or achievements of Cubs, boys, or explorers whose leaders who have participated in the scouting program. Bricks can be purchased and dedicated in tribute or as a memorial to individuals, groups, or institutions. Because your son is a new Eagle, we hope that you might consider providing him with a permanent recognition as part of the Scout Plaza in the form of a tribute brick. Okay.
Reece, go. Your father has stood by you over the years and has offered his encouragement and assistance. As a symbol of what he has contributed to your attainment of this award, the court now asks you to present him an Eagle Dad tie tag. Just on his shirt around the collar.
No, I have it.
The Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged by the Boy Scouts of America being worthy of the highest rank in this great movement. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. You are now an Eagle Scout, and as such, you must never disappoint your parents who have done so much for you. Understand that without their support, achieving the rank of Eagle would have been all but impossible. Will the audience please rise and give Eagle Scout Reece Hayden a round of applause?
Clyde, do you want to have him fancy man?
Yes, and thank you. You're right down there.
Yeah, he's at the top of the scale, just behind me.
This time we'd like to introduce Bishop Kenny Hall, who will now give the Eagle charge.
I was hoping you were still going to be standing there. You look like you're in such Oh, yeah, I will for the charge. But I'm going to talk to him. Yeah. Visit with you about Chase a little bit first. Reece. I've been doing that now for the last 5 years too. 4 years, however long I've been fishing. When I think of Chase and I think of Scouts, I think a Scout is true. The one thing that I always think about Reece, he just keeps saying, is his smile. Reece is one of the most happy, easygoing, outgoing young men I've ever been associated with. It's very easy to bring a smile to Reece's face, even though he's saying he can't do it now. He's having to work real hard.
That was cute. I got it too.
He lightens up the room when he enters. He makes people feel good just being around you. And that's a great blessing and wonderful trait to have. Reece has had an opportunity now to spend the last few years in the Scout program. I think the most important thing about the Scout program is it teaches young men principles. In the world today, in too many places, young men and young women are taught principles that they guide and direct their lives by. Those principles are taught in scouting. They're integral, part of the oath of the law. So hopefully, one of the great lessons that Reece will take out of scouting is the oath of the law that is had to recite tonight. A lot of you who know me know that I read Stephen Covey a lot. He talks about principles a lot. He talks about mission statements a lot. I don't know that there are any better mission statements than this scout oath and the scout law that a person can direct their lives by. And Reece has committed those to memory and began to try to put them into practice in his life, and that's how he's come from this way. Service is a big part of scouting. We'll talk about it a little bit more in a minute, but I can get a little religious for a moment. One of my favorite scriptures is in the 2nd chapter of Isaiah, 17th verse. It's a seminary scripture. And behold, I tell you these things, that you may learn wisdom, that you may learn that when you're in the service of your fellow beings, you're only in the service of your God. That's a great thing to know and a great thing to learn. And Reece has been blessed through not just the scouting program, but through the minor priesthood to learn that at a very early age. In my association in everyday life, really grown men still haven't learned what a blessing service is, and how much they have to offer, and how much better they can be through serving others and being a little bit selfless and not so selfish. Okay, Reece, you want to come up here and stand beside me? Feel uncomfortable again? I challenge you, Reece, to accept the responsibilities as well as the honor of the Eagle Scout. These responsibilities are as follows. An Eagle Scout is to live with honor. His honor is sacred. It is the foundation of all character. An Eagle Scout will live so that he reflects credit upon his home, church, school, friends, and self. May the white of your badge remind you to live with honor. An Eagle Scout is to be loyal. To thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. Neither pain nor profit, pride nor personal loss shall sway your loyalty. The blue on your badge is the emblem for loyalty. An Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Courage gives all character force and strength. With trust in God and faith in his fellow man, he faces each day unafraid and seeks his share of the world's work to do. Let the red of your badge remind you of courage. Finally, an Eagle Scout is service-minded. Extend a helping hand to other scouts who are working on the trail you just completed, just as others have aided you. The daily good turn must take on a new meaning and better the life pattern of service. Protect and defend the weak and the helpless, comfort the unfortunate and oppressed. Uphold the rights of others as well as your own. Remember, real leadership is founded upon real service. In recognition of these obligations, I ask you, Reece, to reaffirm these ideals by repeating after me the oath of the Eagle. I affirm my allegiance to the three parts of the Scout and thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself my obligations and responsibilities to my fellow scouts, my home, my country, and my God. I recognize my obligations as an Eagle Scout, and on my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example, my rank and my influence strongly count for better scouting and for better citizenship in my troop and in my community. at all times do my best to assist other scouts who are climbing the trail to Eagle, to give back more to scouting than is given to me, and to be a living example of the scout oath and law to the best of my ability. To this I pledge myself.
I think you got to stand. We've heard a lot of nice things about Reece, and he's taken a lot of obligations upon himself. And right now, we'd like to hear some remarks from him, some closing remarks. And after that, we will have a closing class.
Sorry. I'd like to thank everyone who's helped me through these really trying years. Remember, I was the senior patrol leader. Those scouts were the heck out of me. I'd like to thank you all for helping me with patience. Let everything down. I'd like to thank my parents most of all, because without them, I know I wouldn't have gotten my Eagle, because they pushed me forward. I'd like to thank Chase and Nathan for helping motivating me, for being an example for me.
At this time, Troop 165 will conduct the closing flag ceremony, after which we will have a benediction offered by Stephen Hall. At the end of the benediction offered by Stephen Hall, court will support the standard. After that benediction, we'd like to invite everyone to stay for a reception to be held in Reece's honor.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this evening that we could gather together as friends and family of Reece Hayden and to help them celebrate this great accomplishment that's made in his life. We ask that as we continue this evening that we might feel thy presence near and we will be able to share in this celebration with Reece. We'd ask that as we depart this evening that we might go to our various homes and destinations in safety, and we ask for these and the other blessings thou seest we stand in need of at this time. In the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ.
Steve, what would you like to tell your boyfriend, Reece? All right,
I never tried to
Cameron.
eat this one.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great.
We got to
Cameron,
it.
do that one more time.
No.
What do you want to tell your brother?
You are gay.
So Cameron,
You're spilling cupcake all over.
Yeah, some people are hungry.
So I went have my cupcake.
guys, Reece and Christy.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm not